Yesterday, in the 4-1 loss to the Nashville Predators, the Vancouver Canucks, they ran into a Nashville team who's willing to play with desperation, get in those passing lanes, and block shots. And in yesterday's loss, the Canucks, what they really did was they lacked execution. During the third period, Quinn Hughes had 3 out of 14 shots on net, and having Tyler Myers out is a loss for the Canucks, especially because he brings a lot of size to that blue line. And Juleson, I thought he played all right. He took a penalty early on, but yeah, he still did bring some good physicality for his first playoff game as a Vancouver Canuck. And the Canucks, they had 6 block shots, 18 shots on goal, and 84 shot attempts, which means only about 21% of their shots actually got onto UC Saros. The Canucks, they hit the post a couple times, had some missed chances, and had 48 more shot attempts than the Nashville Predators, which is the most in a game since 2010 for the Vancouver Canucks, which was more than a decade ago. Now, the power play has been 0-6, and they need to get going, and something we really need to talk about right now is Elias Pettersson. We know he's been struggling in this series to produce, but overall, I think he can really get out of this. He really lacks confidence right now. He missed a wide open net, and there was another time when he had a chance to shoot. He had half the net open, but he tried saucing it over to Connor Garland in front. And a confident Elias Pettersson, in that situation, he snipes that one and he puts that in the back of the net. But he did not do that. And yeah, in his first 2 playoff games at Rogers Arena, I think there's some really high nerves there. He's got like 18 to 20 family members up in the crowd watching him there too. And yeah, hopefully he just gets going because he's really got to pick it up, especially if the Canucks want to do well in this series. They've got to find Elias Pettersson, and he's got to be back to scoring those goals, which he was doing for the Canucks during the regular season. He's been cold ever since he signed that contract, and I honestly think he'll get out of this. As Rick Tocchet, he said he's not worried about this. Something we really miss from Elias Pettersson is the consistency part of the game. And if we're going to pay him more than $11 million, he's got to be willing to work and reliable defensively. One of the goals, they're his fault. He made a blind pass to the middle of the ice, and it was his man who also scored on that play. And yeah, just a really tough night for him. But yeah, I still think he could figure it out. He's a top player in this league. Remember that, Vancouver Canucks fans. He's had stretches when he hasn't performed his best. And overall, we just got to remain positive. The series is only 1-1 right now. The Canucks, they're still in it. And if the Canucks, they figure out those small details out, they find those lanes, they get pucks on net, Elias Pettersson, he returns to himself. The Canucks very well could win this series. Elias Pettersson, he's just got to flip the page, move on, and go to Nashville, play in Game 3, and just hopefully find his game. Hopefully score one on the power play, gain some momentum, and just get shots through. It almost looks like Elias Pettersson, he's just looking for that perfect play, but he's just really got to simplify his game. He's got to do what Elias Pettersson does. He's got a crazy skill set. He's just going to get pucks on net. He could really shoot the puck. If we go back to previous years, Elias Pettersson, he was a lot more confident in the bubble. There weren't fans involved, but the atmosphere with fans, it's different. And this is a new type of game. Elias Pettersson, he's just got to adjust to it. He'll do that. And yeah, just remain patient, Canucks fans. It's his first time in the playoffs. And yeah, hopefully he'll get going here. And if you like this video, turn on those post notifications, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, just to provide an update on Thatcher Demko's injury, I'm hearing from sources that he's out for the remainder of the series. He's been listed week to week, so there's a good possibility we'd get him in round 2. But hope that's not the case. Hope he could be back here sooner. And yeah, but doesn't look like it. So yeah, I'll see you all after Game 3.